Hey everyone, my name is Ahana Mitra, and this is Care Companion, a health reminder web app I built for senior citizens and their caregivers. The idea came from watching my grandparents. My grandma takes 5 to 6 medications daily, and she kept forgetting them. One time, she missed her blood pressure medicine and didn't even realize. That really scared me. So I built this, a simple app that tells you what to take, when to take it, and keeps track of everything health related in one place. Let me show you how it works. First, you create an account, just email and password. The password gets hashed, so it's never stored as plain text. Now I'll log in. The app checks my credentials against a Google Sheet. And this is my dashboard. It greets you by your name, shows how many tasks you have today, and your completion percentage. Down here are my pending tasks. These are medication reminders that were auto-created when I added my medications. Each one shows the medicine name and the time I need to take it. When I take it, I just click taken and it disappears. As you can see, the adherence is 100% and today's task is 3 out of 3. Below is my upcoming section. These are future doctor visits, vaccinations, and tests I've scheduled. They show up as reminders on the day they're due. Now let me show you the record section. I've got 4 categories in the record section. I have the medications, vaccinations, reports, and the doctor visits. For medication, I enter the name, strength, pick how many times per day, and select the time. If the medication has an end date, I enter it. If it's ongoing, I check no end date. When I submit, the app automatically creates daily reminders for each time slot, all saved to Google Sheets. Over here, I'll put in a time, a start date, such as today. If I have an end date, the checkbox is clicked over here. If I don't have an end date, then I click the checkbox. And if I don't, I can click any date on the calendar and it's saved. If you have any notes, like for acidity, let's say, and then add. So over here, then I have an option to edit, delete the medication. For example, this one, let's edit it. When I click edit, it opens a pre-filled form, which I can change the name of. Say I need this to be something else, and then change for acidity to for cold. And then after updating this medicine, I can click save and it gets saved. Or if I want to delete one of the medications, I can simply click delete. It will take some time to load and then it will delete that medication. The same applies to vaccinations, reports, and doctor visits. My backend is Python with Flask. All data lives in Google spreadsheet, which I can show you over here. This is my Google spreadsheet with specific tabs like use are saved with the user email, so none of the sign-ins are mixed up. The front end is plain HTML and CSS. I use Ginger 2 for templating, which comes built into Flask. The design uses big fonts, high contrast, and large buttons because my target users are senior citizens. For example, over here in my GitHub repository, I have the app.py. And over here, the dashboard pulls out reminders from Google Sheets, filters out ones that are done or expired, calculates the progress percentage, and separates upcoming events from today's task. This is done in Python for the logic build. Tabs for sites are also templated in folder. For records tab, their logical methods like adding, deleting, updating info in them happens in records_roots.py. Of medication over here, we can add a medication. This will also update daily. If a medication is scheduled to be taken daily, it would check the start date and end date and then remind you on the dashboard as it says. Over here, we can also edit the medication or delete the medication. So the logic would be over here. When someone adds a medication, it gets saved in the records and then automatically creates a daily reminder for each time slot they picked. If there is an end date, the reminder stops showing after the day. And then we have the sheets_db.py. So what happens in this file is that it's written in Python, and this is my data layer. It connects to Google Sheets and handles all CRUD operations. Each row gets a unique ID so that I can find, update, or delete it later. So yeah, that's my care companion built with Python, Flask, HTML, CSS, and Google Sheets. Simple, accessible, and useful for my grandparents and all of us. The tagline says it all: care that keeps you safe. Thanks for watching.